Say rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
Sunday Topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate today. The show is called Cop and Drop. We're copping and dropping steelbooks. Are we? We don't know. We'll tell you that at the end of the video, but today's steelbook is Halloween, the original from the 1970s. Let's take a look-ski at it. All we have is the front and the back of this steelbook. On the front, you got Michael Myers with this egg vanilla-esque white background blending into the leaves, and the leaves are brown, hints of orange, but more like a rustic.
Very amber.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's got the knife. Very stoic, plain, but still brooding and intimidating at the same time. I like the cover.
Yeah, obviously we're seeing the front back at the same time, so I'll try to keep what I'm saying separate because, well, we'll talk about that part in a
That's how
second.
the flow of the show.
Yeah, but the flow is the point. But anyways, yeah, I think that looks great. I love the color palette. I love like the way that it's drawn, and I love how like the leaves are becoming him, like how that arm is like missing and is turning into leaves as it falls. So, and the cream background, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been so easy to be like, no, white's fine. But no, they took the time and they said, nah, let's do something a little different.
I appreciate that.
And they went,
It matches, you know.
and they went with the cream, and it's beautiful.
One thing you pointed out in our Evil Dead copper drop above his head is, you know what the fuck the movie is.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a fan of the movie, you bought the steelbook, you know what you're buying. It's on the
Spine.
Thank you. It doesn't need to be on the front.
Yeah.
And it would have fucked up the front, they put it on there.
Yeah, agreed. And like, you could have put it in like maybe tiny letters over here. And it would
Nah, I still really want that.
It would have been okay, but I agree with you. I love that they didn't put the title on the front. And instead, they used their whole space to create what is honestly a really sick piece of art.
Yeah, if it was above his shoulder, it'd be an eyesore for me. But onto the spine, you mentioned it. Let's go ahead and say it. It flows. The leaves flow across the spine. You got Halloween very small on it, which I don't know how I feel about that. I like it.
I dig it.
I like it a lot. And like I said before, fuck, I like it because I know what the fuck the
I don't
movie
know
is.
how I feel about it.
But
I
like-
like it a lot.
But if it was bigger, it would make more sense.
Yeah, but it's like they're definitely going with something simplistic
Yeah,
here, you know?
and that's why I like it because,
Yeah.
like I said before, I know what it is. I bought it. Take reins on the back, homie.
Plus, it's like, well, nothing else on your shelf is going to look like that
No.
either, you know?
Facts.
Like, that's immediately identifiable
Facts.
as, that's my Halloween steelbook. The back, they went with the same, like, motif. We just kind of got, like, a bust of her, but still, like, you know, coming out of the leaves, which are swirling off of him.
Okay.
Which, like, this is, I mean, you know, I'm not as much of a stickler for it as you are, or, like, I guess it's not... I don't assign quite as much value to it as you do, but when they have a steelbook that flows front to back like this, it is great. And a lot of times when they try to make one flow from front to back, they'll skip the spine.
Yeah.
And
Very annoying.
they didn't this time, and it looks great. Like, I almost would just want to open this up and sit it on my shelf just to appreciate it. But again, it's simple, but it's also like, I mean, honestly, that is a piece of art. That's artwork. And it's really dope.
Sorry to interrupt.
You good?
You never, when you watch one of your steelbooks that flows, you don't set it in front of your TV so when you can put it back in the case, you can admire it a little bit.
Sometimes.
I do that.
Yeah.
That's why I like the flow. But the back, Jamie Lee Curtis used a nice bust. It doesn't need to be proportionate, but her eyes are still matching his.
Her bust doesn't need to be proportionate.
They call me the pervert. But her eyes are still matching him. I like that.
Yeah.
Because her facial expression is, you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, you know?
Yeah.
Her face is worth 1,000 words, so I like that.
Very
the leaves,
serious, very determined.
they have not texture, they have depth.
It's like very layered.
You can definitely tell on hers more than Mike's because he's so dark at the base of his
Yeah.
that there's depth to it. I like this a lot. All important question of the show. Us not being super big horror fans,
Right.
are you copping or dropping because it's so beautiful?
I am copying. And how beautiful it is a piece of that, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really hard to not appreciate. This is one of the coolest steelbooks I think I've ever seen. And yeah, we're not huge horror guys, but we still appreciate the classics.
Yeah, for sure.
And what they meant for cinema. And weirdly enough, I've never seen this. The only Halloween that I've seen is the
18.
Is the new one, the 2018 one.
Wow.
And I had a lot of fun watching it. So, and that makes me want to go back, and I don't care if the, you know.
You need to watch 1, 2, and 2018. That's all really.
And well, that was the whole point of 2018 too, right? Was that it just kind of nothing else matters except 1, 2, and 18.
Well, I think it skipped number 2. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
number 2 has this beautiful black chick in it.
Oh,
So it's worth it for that.
this is gorgeous. I want this. I want it now.
Not tomorrow, not after breakfast, now.
And it makes me really, really hope that they do like at least 2 and then the 2018 in like a similar motif, because that would be one hell of a trio of SteelBooks.
It's rare that happens,
Yeah.
but I really hope it does too. This is one time that I hate having such a big collection, because like I said last week with the Goodfellas, that's such a beautiful steelbook.
Mm-hmm.
The upgrade's so beautiful, but I already own it on steelbook, and I don't know, I've kind of gotten even cheaper with spending money on myself, because it's like I own the FYE version, and that's expensive by itself, you know. But this is so much more beautiful than the FYE version,
Sell that shit.
you know. But I want to say, shut up and take my money. But on the other hand, there's these Jordans I want, so TBD. You don't get a cop or drop for strange one, you get a TBD.
But it's definitely not that you don't want it.
Nah, this was probably gonna happen.
You're gonna go to Best Buy one day to get something else, and
Yeah.
you're gonna see it on the shelf,
And it's
you're
gonna be the
like,
last one, because I waited a long time. I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna watch it like every 3 or 4 years, I'm not gonna watch it a bunch. But tell us you copping or dropping this beautiful piece of art down in the comment section below. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.